Gee, Ronald, my new car turns into a robot.
Great, let's see. Wow, Grimace, did you know I can turn into a McDonald's?
Let me see.
Okay, I'm turning into a McDonald's.
Me too.
When you buy McDonald's Happy Meal, you can become the master changer, because you'll get a food toy that changes into an amazing robot. 8 different toys, 2 each week. You can collect and change all 8 new food changeables at McDonald's.
Hey guys, what's going on? T2RX6 here, back for another Transformers review. And today I thought I'd do something just a little different, a little interesting, I'd say. And this is the McDonald's food changeables. They were out back in, well, originally 1987. The stand back here is actually 1988 release, and then there was a 1990. And I ended up picking up these guys off eBay with this display stand for $1. It cost $5 to ship it or something like that, but I got the actual toys for $1. And they're pretty cool. I've had a number of them. Let me just move this down here a bit. And you can see down here on the ground, I might have to adjust this. I got a couple of them that are loose, and these are the ones that, for the most part, I owned when I was little. And I've always tried to get the rest of them, and it's been hard to do. And to see the whole stand with Series 2, complete with the bubble and everything, was pretty cool, and worth having, in my opinion, especially for $1. Now, there was a couple times going from 87 to 88 that they reused the mold. For instance, I believe it's a Big Mac, I don't know. The Big Mac was used, this one, and then repainted. And every single one of these guys is a really thick, sturdy plastic. Better than a lot of the stuff we're seeing released now, to be honest. And they're all very simple, because they only have, like, 2 things you do to transform them. So there's really nothing super amazing about these. But they're fun. And in this case, you would like lift up his front, and he's got some arms. And he's done. And now you've got a Big Mac robot. And it's just fun. And most of them just transform very similar manner. You lift it up, something slides up. And this guy always struck me as like a little old man. And you can see he's not holding on very good in his age, but still cool, and still history. And basically why McDonald's made this was because Transformers Generation 1 was doing well after, you know, the movie and still being played all the time on TV, and so they tried to cash in on the transforming robot. So this one here, just your standard cheeseburger. Very exciting. Lift them up. I just like, I think the faces on these guys are just interesting. Just a little molded plastic, but it really serves its purpose. Those are the ones from 88. This guy's the only one who doesn't really like cooperating anymore from his age. But hey, he's the old man of the group. Of these toys, each one obviously has a name, like Frybot, for instance. And this one always struck me as weird. You just slid down the little legs, flipped the fries forward, and you could actually open his mouth if you really wanted to. This guy, probably the easiest of transformations. Just the quarter pounder with cheese in the packaging you don't see anymore. Open it. The ice cream cone, or turbo cone. And this was Galactaburger, by the way. You just push from the bottom here, reveal the head, pull the arms out. Pretty simple. Now, these ones here, and you can see the years and years of old tape has stayed on. Again, just your simple articulation here. Very simple transformation. Everything lines up, and you'll fold it closed, and now you've got some hotcakes. The crypto cup He's got some interesting articulation just because of how he's made, and his arms just fold in on his face. And to transform him, exceptionally easy. Just rotate everything closed. And now he's a cup of some sort. This guy, I know I have a second copy of him, but I think it's at my parents' house. And he's just a regular cheeseburger. But different from this guy, obviously. And you just take it, and you fold it closed, fold his hands closed, and I have a cheeseburger. I'm not going to bother with the macro Mac in the back, but the fry force we can look at. And kind of goes with the little fry bot guy here. Just one's a small fry and one's a large fry, I guess. And you just rotate his arms so they're back in, push his feet up, and then flip his head down. As you can see, small fry, large fry. Now, the 90 release of these toys, they switched from these, you know, the strange robots you see here, and went for dinosaurs. So, let me put these guys aside here, and I'll just close them on up real quick. And, okay, so we had Robo Cakes, and then you have the 1990 Hot Cakes release. And very similar looking, but totally not the same. And this is where they switched from robots to dinosaurs. And I didn't like the dinosaurs quite as much when I was younger, so I didn't really get too many of them. But arguably they're more, you know, complicated transformation here. More convincing, I suppose. And just to kind of show you for the comparison purpose, I guess. You know, all you did was rotate this guy at his waist up, and this guy, you had a whole bunch of pieces that folded apart to make the bird. And they released a whole line of those, and I have a couple at my parents' house, but unfortunately that doesn't help me show you them here. But yeah, this is the McDonald's Food Changables Happymeal toys. Pretty cool if you can find them. They are pretty hard to find. But they're worth owning if you can pick them up for only a couple bucks. So, yeah. So, this has been T2RX6. I'll see you guys next time. Alright, I'm back real quick, and I just want to point out, before I go, the back of the display stand here kind of echoes, in a much simpler form, the like G1 packaging where you have, you know, one of the bots transforming, they're all in space, and, well, I guess you don't want the McDonald's guys battling, so they're all just quite content to be out in space, floating cheeseburgers and stuff. But I thought it was kind of funny because it really does show the influence it took from Generation 1 stuff. So, anyway, T2RX6, I'll talk to you later.